That's just that's the underlining of why shit just be end up so complicated. Since you can't be honest with that's why I had to learn. If you can't be honest with yourself, you ain't gonna be honest with nobody else.
It's almost impossible to be honest with anybody else if you're not honest with
The
yourself.
same way, if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Truly.
Like, cause the thing about it is, if you're not honest with yourself and you're able to convince your ego's able to convince you of the lies that you believe, then when you arguing with somebody, you're not even coming from a place of dishonesty. You get me?
Yeah, I learned that. That's the way. It's crazy because I totally understand that. I have a true disdain. I believe that's probably one of the most deadliest traits you can have, bro. That's sociopath. That's sociopath shit, bro.
It's what it is people are not taught to be aware of themselves.
So you got
like literally, like when you go to sleep at night, can you go back through your day and not necessarily feel what you felt, but like re-look at shit? You know what I mean? Like, I got upset today and go back through the argument and like start, because what's crazy is like I literally, like, you ever see them detective shows?
Yeah.
And it'll be the crime scene and then the detective will come there and then the crime will start happening and they'll be like looking at the thing but it's still the crime scene. I will be able to go back into my day during the argument and listen to what the fuck the person said.
Facts. When
I wasn't able to listen because I was still arguing and rebut.
Exactly. Just to
I could, and that's the same shit when I was in school. I could disrupt the class and listen to the teacher at the same damn time. You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm able to go back into time. It's not priorities. It's a skill that I naturally just had. Exactly. I have that because I have that for comedy because I want to mimic somebody and play it right back instantly.
A skill you
That's
work
the
on,
skill.
though. A skill you have to keep working.
But it's like, but the thing about it is like, fuck it. As I naturally, because God gifted me with talent, I naturally had. I mean, with comedy, I naturally had that thing, and then I was able to actually use it and apply it somewhere else. Remember when I was talking about learning?
Yeah.
You have to interpret. You gotta read the information, interpret it, and then be able to reverberate or understand it, and then actually be able to apply what you heard to. You know what I mean? So it's just like the fact that I'm able to do it here. Most people may be able to do it here, but they don't know how to apply it here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like the fact that I was able to do it. I understand now. Oh, I'm fucking lucky. But it's just like, now there needs to be a class where it's like, I'm not trying to teach you comedy. I'm trying to teach you how to watch yourself. You know what I mean? How to naturally be, while you walking down the street. What I like to do is imagine me as a you know when you're playing a video game, God of War? Watch yourself from God of War view. And it's hard to do at first, because it's like, how do I look at myself from the top of my head and think, you know what I mean? But if you look at your surrounding and just like, imagine everything a little bit higher to look over you, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, try to imagine yourself, you know what I mean? And then your imagination will fucking blow your mind what the fuck it could do. You know what I mean? And then keep that recording in your subconscious. And that's why I meditate a lot, so I could tap into my subconscious and tap into what I wasn't paying attention to in the moment, but I could go back into the moment. And then on top of that, because I couldn't read, because I had that flaw, picture perfect memory. I could see something. In my house, when everybody lost somebody, they always like, yo, go ask Remy. Why? Because I never move shit. When I saw something somewhere, I remember where it was, and it's just like, yo, Remy, you know where the screwdriver is? And I'll go like behind the refrigerator and the last drawer in the. It's just like, what the fuck? And it's like, I remember seeing it there, and it's just like, yo, this nigga, it's different. You know what I mean? But it's like, what it was is I couldn't read, so I had to remember shit. I used to have to use pictures to understand the story real quick, so when the teacher asked me a question, I could answer it and not look like a dumbass. So it's just like, and then I'm able to actually apply it in different situations. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's how I was able to understand or how to develop that skill. But it's just like, most people do not watch themselves.
Fact.
Are not aware of what they're doing. And it, even when you're doing something, tapping into the matrix, I call it. When you start fucking up and you see yourself fucking up. but you don't stop fucking up. You just really watch yourself fuck up. You know what I mean? It's really hard to do, to catch yourself in the moment. You know what I mean? Like, in the middle of your fuck up, like, oh shit, I'm fucking up right now. But it's not to try to correct it. It's to see yourself and examine yourself. And it's like, oh, look, I'm doing this shit. I always get mad at people when they do that shit. I'm doing that shit right now. Wow. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. So
same-
now, when I had arguments with my
exactly,
baby
bro.
mothers or whoever,
But bro,
I'm
it's
able
the
to go
same
back
shit.
in time and then...
It's like, yeah, because once you could do that, same way, like like some people, instead of me getting angry at all these guests, switch, yeah, because eventually you become, it's your priority now to get angry. That's
it becomes habit.
Exactly.
Right.
So now I have to learn
And then
to channel that.
And then your ego gets comfortable
Exactly.
with that shit.
So I have to learn how to channel that into a different. So now, there you have to be able. In order for you to be able, you have to be able to look at yourself.
You have
Facts. And it gets to either point where you feel, how you say, you feel sick. You literally feel sick about it, or you see it's not working no more. That always not working no more. Or you just feel stagnant. That's the third way. You can feel stagnant. That's how I felt interacting with guests. Like, those you always just want to fight. You always, whether you sensitive to what's going to be said to you, if you don't come out quick enough with the fool, you know what I'm saying? So,
oh, yo, bro, that's crazy, bro. I've never gotten bad reception from a guest with their food. And what's crazy
that
is,
shit,
y'all know how I do.
yo, 10 minutes. That's
My
crazy,
nigga-
bro. That's different.
Like, I do the whole top row and I bring it all out at the same time. So the motherfucker who was first is getting their food 10 minutes late, and the motherfucker who was gonna getting their food at 15, and the last person on that row is getting their food in 10. Because I'll probably in that 5-minute gap, I have all their shit ready. You know what I mean? So it's just like, but I always be like, for that, here you go, enjoy, and that's enjoy your movie. And most people don't say that shit to the guests.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I ask them if they need sauce. And then if they was waiting a good minute, I'd be like, yo, I'm sorry for the wait time, bro. And it's nothing personal. I don't be and I know it may sound like it because like if the song is off, I'll go and change the song. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is like that keeps me in my groove. That keeps me in, like the other day, I brought Juanita's speaker to I had it upstairs, and my nigga, I got in the groove, bro. Like it was busy too, nigga, and I was bumping too, and it's just whoop, 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 and then luckily we had a lot of urban guests coming through, and they enjoyed the music too. But it's like I definitely couldn't do that during the day, but it's just like, yo, like music really affects how I flow in the kitchen. And it's just like, I guess I subconsciously knew that, so I'm like, yo, if the song is off, I'll really stop. It could be 3 orders on red, and I gotta stop and fix the song. Cause it's, you know what I mean? It's not priority, but it's like, it helps everything flow better.
You know,